Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone. Welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today's another story time. So before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give a girl a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials. Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter at Lifewithsymone, and follow my business page at Brishari. Y'all, I love y'all so much. We made it to 700 orders with Brishari. I love you guys so much. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, go, because I'm about to actually put up a poll on my story. Not a poll, but like my NGL link. So, because I'm gonna do another girls talk video. So go over there and send me some questions, some juicy good ones. So anyway, let's get straight into the story. Y'all, this is the aftermath of what happened, because I didn't want to wait too long to give y'all the part 2. So let's get it. And then y'all too, I'm gonna make up for last week because I've been slacking. Like, tomorrow I'm supposed to be Sunday on a Tuesday. I'm about to make up for y'all, and I'm gonna post another like 2 story times this week. So yeah. Anyway, so let's get to the story. So y'all already know, I told y'all I was getting into it with crazy baby mama. We had her little back and forths on the internet or whatever, right? So it ended up dying down because she was saying a whole lot of, and I was saying a whole lot of, and neither one of us was actually like putting in the effort to like, oh, we finna fight. So it just died down because it's like, we not about to, what's the point of getting into it every day if we not about to really set up some shit, right? So that was that, right? So let's fast forward to some weeks later. It's crazy, ended up getting out of jail. We already had our issue where he cheated on me. That first week of him getting out of jail was insane, y'all. Y'all already know he cheated on me first week out. I went and got his name covered up. It was all this stuff. I'm getting into it with females, all this other stuff like that. Had to take my uncle's car to go look around the city for him because I ain't had no car at the time. So yeah, had to take the keys. I literally told him like, I'm about to go around the corner to Burger King, and was gone for hours. I was driving around looking for this man and that girl because I was ready for war. Anyway, so yeah, all this stuff happened, boom. And y'all already know, for some odd ass reason, I kept dealing with him even after all this time. I don't know, maybe I think I just wanted somebody in my life or something like that. But not even like that, because we never had like no big connection, chemistry like that. It was just familiar or something. I don't know, it was so weird. And then another thing, when I did try to stop dealing with him, he wasn't really going for that. So yeah, I don't know what it was, because at that point I didn't love him. I don't know, it was weird. Anyway, so y'all already know we still dealing with each other. And I would be at his house from time to time, right? So on this particular day, because he used to stay at my house when I go to work, and that's a story time in itself, because y'all, this is when I worked at that warehouse where I told y'all where I was hanging out with the girl when I said the thought of the job. Y'all, so he used to stay at my house. He'd let me drive his car to work sometimes when I worked overnight. Y'all, tell me why this kind of bitch pull up on him. And that's a different day. I gotta tell y'all about that. But anyway, so yeah, this day he ended up spending the night at my house, and when I came back, I was telling him he was already up. And no telling why he was up. He probably had somebody pull up on him this day too, because he was up. I would get off work early as fuck in the morning. He was already up, and he was all like, let's go to my house or whatever. Like, he wanted me to go with him. Sometimes he was just chill. We lay in the bed, and then he'll end up eventually getting up and going home. But yeah, he was like, let's go to my house, like right when you get here. So I was like, all right, let me get some clothes so I could shower and change at your house, or I could shower and change real quick or whatever. He wanted to go to his house like real quick. It was like, he was like, nah, just shower and change at my house or whatever. So like, to where it was so bad to where when I pulled up and I told him like, I'm about to park and come outside, he was like, oh, I grabbed you some leggings and some shirt and a shirt and some panties. Like, you could just shower and change in my house. Like, damn, why I can't go in the house? So anyway, I ended up going, we ended up going to his house or whatever, and we chilling. His friend ended up coming over. So I mean, if you had something to do, you could have just said that, but I don't get why I'm here. I really didn't understand. So anyway, his friend ended up pull up, and they went to the back to go do some stuff, and so I'm just there chilling. I'm not really understanding like, why am I here? Why do you want me here? Like, I really didn't get it. But around this time again, like, that's when I used to not want to deal with him. So he used to kind of want me up under him a lot, I guess, to make sure that I didn't run off or whatever, you know, like a dog on a leash. Anyway, so I'm at his house. He ended up coming up in there, and he was like, yeah, we about to go get some food, and I'm gonna take him home and all this other stuff like that. So he was like, do you want to come with me, or do you want me to just bring some food back or whatever? So I'm like, I'm gonna come with you, because you know, it's one thing when somebody say they about to go do something real quick, when you don't ride with them, that real quick turn into hours. And I'm not about to be sitting at your house for hours, because it was already the animosity and stuff like that with his mom and all this other weird shit like that. So I don't want to just be here anyway. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna stay. I mean, no, I'm gonna go with you. And so when we go into the car, he asked me, he was like, can you drive? So I'm like, all right, no big deal. Y'all, tell me why. So I'm like, where we finna get something to eat, or are we taking him home first? This friend that used to be at his house a lot. It's crazy because I don't know what it is, but this boy hated me bad. This was like his best friend, but like, this boy didn't gangbang. He wasn't from his hood, but they grew up together, and this was like his dog. This boy hated me, and it's crazy because he had told his mom he hated the person I brung out of him. I didn't bring nobody up out of this man. This man had so many crazy issues and stories I used to hear. Like, eventually when I started dating him, heard about, like, don't make it seem like I just brung the worst out of him. We probably did bring the worst out of each other, but come on now. This boy hated me. He was like, I don't like the way he act. He getting weird. Like, he'll go pull, like, if she don't want to talk to him, he'll go drive past her house or go sit outside her house and do weird shit, follow people home, which he did. He thought my sister was somebody and he followed her to her job. He was like, he doing shit like that he wasn't doing before. He was like, so I don't like that. Like, he too pressed behind her. And I was just like, well, tell him to stop, because I didn't like that shit neither. So anyway, he didn't like me, long story short. So I'm like, we finna go grab some food, or we finna take him home or whatever like that. So he like, nah, we gonna grab some food too, because he want to eat. And then his friend was like, right, like, you don't want me to eat with y'all or something? So I'm like, no, it's not that. So anyway, he was like, yeah, you don't want me to go eat with y'all? So I'm like, I'm not tripping if you eat with us or not. Like, I'm just asking what we finna do, because I'm the driver. I'm not about to just drive down the street and read y'all fucking minds. I'm not a bomb, bitch. So I'm like, where we going? So he like, okay, we gonna get something to eat. So I'm like, all right, cool. What we pulling up to Tam's? Something quick. Drop this nigga off at home, because I swear I did not didn't like him. So he like, nah. He was like, so why we gotta get something quick? I thought you told him you wanted to go to Roscoe's. Like, oh, all of a sudden you don't want to go to Roscoe's no more because I'm in the car. So I'm like, it's not no issue. If we going to Roscoe's, we going to Roscoe's. Which one we going to? So y'all, we went to the one way on Pico. I'm irritated because we too far from this man's house and I really want him out the car. He said a lot of slick ass shit while we in the car, because me and Crazy, we playing back and forth and stuff. He always say like little shit like, oh, she probably in a rush because she got to get to her ninjas. She want to get to her dude. Yeah, she don't think I know about that blood ninja. Da 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 da. Just say like little weird shit. So he'd be like, man, bro, I don't even know why you be dealing with that shit. And it's just annoying, because it's like, either I'm gonna sit here and get into it with you, or I'm just about to tune out because you're a weirdo. So I was irritated that we went to that Roscoe's. Like, why we can't go to the Roscoe's on Manchester? I know we taking a risk, but let's just go to that one, because I don't want to be too far away. Like, he's irritating. So we go to Roscoe's. We in there. Y'all, tell me why. Crazy sat down, right? And I was like, oh, I'm about to go to the bathroom. So when we was going to get seated, he sat down and I'm like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. So I left. Y'all, tell me why the fuck I come back and his homeboy sitting next to him. If you want him, just say that. I'm just confused. But no, I never gave that though. But I'm confused because I'm like, what? So then I was like, can you move? Like, because I'm not about to sit here and let you play in my face. For one, we don't even like each other. I'm like, can you move? So he like, I was just playing. I just was finna see what you was finna say. I wasn't even sitting here. Like, I just sat here when I seen you coming. So Crazy started laughing. He was like, nah, he was just finna see what you was gonna say. He was like, why? Symone, can I ask you a question? So I'm like, what? He was like, why you don't like the homie? And y'all already know one thing about Crazy is he's messy as fuck. So it's like, you could have asked me when it was just me and you why I didn't like the homie, but why are you asking me in front of him? So he like, why you don't like the homie? So I'm like, I don't like him because he don't like me. Like, it's not that. So he like, Symone, why would I not like you? I'm like, because you don't like me. And it's crazy because at this point, this is before his mom told me why old boy did not like me. This was before that, but I already knew he didn't like me. Like, he just was weird and his energy was off. So he like, yeah, I'm having an issue with you. You just always seem like you got an attitude when I come around. He was like, and then like, you'll never bring no homegirl for me. So I'm like, this is my actual boyfriend or something like that. I'm like, so it's different. I could see if you was just some dude I talk to and I'm pulling up on you and I pull up with my friends, but this is my man. I'm not about to come to his house with my homegirl every time. Like, I don't need a babysitter. Like, if you want to talk to one of my friends, like, I could hook you up with somebody. So he like, nah, it's not that. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it's weird. He was like, cause, you know, mind you, this after summer love affair, and Crazy ended up knowing about the whole situation, stuff like that, which it didn't matter because we wasn't together no way. Yeah, so he like, yeah, it's just crazy because like, you always with your friends, and I know y'all be pulling up on people, but y'all never like, y'all never bring friends for me. Boy, why? What I swear, what is your beef with me? So I'm like, okay, well, what do you want me to do? Like, you want me to bring friends for you? You could bring friends for you. So he like, nah, your friends. And then Crazy like, ooh, I don't know why I keep about to say his name. So Crazy like, nah, your homegirls already talked to that blood nigga's homies. Like, it's cool. Like, we cool. He don't want none of them. So I'm like, okay, they ain't want you neither. Because mind you, my homegirl met him and she wasn't pressed to talk to him. So okay, whatever. So anyway, we just sitting there. They like saying little shit. I'm in my phone because, like I said, they irritated me. And Crazy would do shit and he'll just smile. Like, he just know, like, yeah, I'm finna irritate her today. So they just talking or whatever like that. We ate our food. We end up leaving. Now I'm like, okay, so is we taking him home? So Crazy like, yeah, we finna take him home or whatever, right? Like, we finna go. So I'm like, all right. So I'm telling Crazy because when we was at Roscoe's, my homegirl ended up hitting me up and she was like, they coming out today. Alyssa and Keisha, they was like, they gonna come to my house this weekend. So I'm like, all right, they coming to my house tonight. So whatever we finna do, they probably gonna come a little early. Let's go ahead. If we're gonna drop him off and spend time together, let's do that before I gotta go back home because my people coming. So his friend like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, why they can't come to the house? Like, why you gotta? So I'm like, bro, because it's not your house. I'm like, it's already people who don't like me up in crazy house. So how I look like bringing my friends over? And he was just like, nah, I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you. So we driving, mind you, and Crazy just started being weird as fuck. Y'all already know him. He just like to irritate. Y'all know him. He like to irritate me bad. So he was like, you know what? I think she rushing, bro. Am I tripping or is she rushing, bro? Because they probably about to go be with some dudes. Like, what you doing tonight? Like, who are y'all finna be with? So I'm like, nothing. Because at this point, we went out the whole summer, whole until this time now. We went out and we had a time and we used to always just party. So I was like, let's do something different. Let's get cute, dressed up, and go eat. So I'm like, nothing. We just about to go eat, like on some chill shit or whatever. So he like, nah, y'all probably gonna get dressed up and go be in some niggas' faces. Like, I already know what you finna do. So his friend like, man, bro, just like, man, and laughing. So I was like, yeah, I'm just about to drive. I don't care where he told me, because Crazy ended up telling me to go pull up to this smoke shop, well, medical shop. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm about to just take him home. Y'all, literally, I'm driving on the freeway past like, he like, so you supposed to get off right here? I'm like, I don't care, because they wanted to get some tree. I'm like, I don't care. I'm taking him home. So you irritated me and I'm ready to go home too. Either I'm gonna drop myself off or I'm dropping him off. So out of nowhere, since I'm irritated as fuck and I'm not like entertaining they weird ass conversation, y'all, Crazy was like, he picked up his phone and he started recording me. He was like, I'm about to post this on my Instagram. Mind you, he don't never post shit on his Instagram really like that. And when he did, y'all, why a bitch? This is funny because not this time, but when he was in jail or whatever, and he was trying to be fake cool with me, he literally posted me on his Instagram and gonna lie and tell bitches that I hacked his shit and I posted myself. For one, the picture you posted was not even a picture that I would have even posted of myself. For one, you could see like half my face. Like, girl, y'all was stupid as fuck. If these hoes, if y'all watching this shit, y'all hoes was dumb as hell to even believe some shit like that. Like, I literally was getting into it with a bitch like, why would I hack his shit and post it myself? And I'm not even posting him on my own shit. I'm on Snap living a whole different life. So anyway, yeah, so that, anyway, he like, I'm about to post you on my Instagram, like driving, I'm gonna post you on my side, I'm gonna post you on my Instagram. So I was like, stop playing. So he like, nah, you look cute, let me post you or whatever, let me post you. So he started throwing money in my lap. His friend was getting so annoyed. This nigga in the backseat huffing and puffing like the damn big bad wolf. I'm like, bro, puffing one more time, he gonna blow this motherfucking car up. So he puffing and puffing and back. I'm like, man, bro, turn the music up, turn the music up. So he like, nah, I'm about to post her or whatever. So Crazy just recording me or whatever. I'm driving now, I'm kind of laughing like, picking up the money, spreading it on the freeway like, holding the money to my ear. Hello, yeah. You know, I'm doing the most because I'm like kind of laughing and stuff like that, right? So long story short, he didn't post it. He ended up sending me the video or whatever. So I ended up posting the video because I'm like, it was funny. Like, it was just funny as fuck to me. Because I'm like, he played too fucking much. But you could hear him in the background talking. So y'all, tell me when I post that video, it's like all hell broke loose. Mind you, his baby mama probably was subbing me. I don't know. We don't follow each other. But we wasn't getting into it at this point, right? So I post the video. We end up dropping his friend off and going back to his house. And we chilling. Tell me why his baby mama ended up hitting me up and was like, oh, bitch, something, tell my baby daddy to answer his phone or something like that. Girl, his phone didn't ring. And he didn't block, he probably blocked her. He probably did not block her. I doubt it, because that nigga would literally sit there and be like, I don't know who this is. He would not store numbers, and then he'll answer the phone and be like, hold on, hello. Like, change his voice. And they're like, bro, you know who number that is. Stop fucking playing. So anyway, she hit me up and she's like, bitch, tell my baby daddy to answer the phone. She DM me. So I'm like, she's so weird. At this point, I'm thinking like, it's weird as fuck. Come to find out nothing. So at this point, I'm thinking like, that's so weird, because why is you hitting me up? So I'm like, why your fucking baby mama hit me up talking about tell you to answer the phone? I might call her. Like, what the fuck she hit me up for? So I said, bitch, don't hit me up about no nigga you don't see me with. Mind you, even though I'm with him, you don't see me with him. I'm not posting him, and you can hear his voice, yeah, okay, and you notice his car, but don't hit me about no nigga you don't see me with. And she was just like saying little shit like that. Now we going back and forth. So he like, ignore her. What the fuck? She weird as fuck. She did not call me. Like, she did not call me. So I might call her, see what the fuck she want. Like, why is she hitting me up being a weirdo? Da 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 da. So he like, man, I don't know. Like, y'all probably fucking the same nigga. Is it you? Is it you? So he like, y'all probably fucking the same nigga. So I'm like, who, you? So he like, man, what the fuck? I would never fuck my baby mama. What happened to that boy? He just saying the most craziest shit. So I'm like, yeah, well, who would it be? He was like, probably that blood nigga you be talking to. He was kind of making me so mad because at this point, me and Goofy was done talking, and the way it ended, I kind of was in my feelings sometimes about it. So stop mentioning the next nigga, please. Speak on yourself. So I'm like, you stupid as hell. He's like, well, why would she be hitting you up? He was like, now it makes sense. I'm like, what makes sense? He was like, it makes sense. You and my baby mama's getting into it, and you want to leave my house to go meet up with your homegirls. That's because y'all all talking to the same dude. He's like, wait, so you and my baby mama and your homegirls, y'all all fuck the same dude? When I tell y'all this man used to irritate me bad, I swear I used to get so mad to the point where I used to be like, bro, I want to fucking slap the fuck out of you. It used to get me that mad. It's like, you should never get to mad to the point to where you want to like harm someone, because at that point y'all shouldn't even be together. But it used to piss me off because it's like, where the fuck did you pull this shit out of your ass from? He literally pulled this, bro, where the fuck did you get this from? So I said, what the fuck are you talking about? He was like, it just makes sense. I said, me and her got into it about you some weeks ago over the iPhone, the phone. Remember, mind you, I still had the phone, but that shit didn't work. I ended up giving it back to him, but I couldn't get it cut on. But anyway, so I'm like, yeah, about the phone. Remember the phone that you gave to me? He was like, nah, that's just a cover up. That's just a cover up. Whew, irritated me. So I was like, man, you're weird. Like, you're weird. I might call her and tell her, like, see what she want, because she's saying you're not answering the phone. So this why she hitting me up. So call her and see what she want. Nah, I'm not getting into that, because I already know what's going on. Like, I see what's going on. So now she talking shit like, oh bitch, da 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 da, for real, if I see you, I'm gonna whoop your ass, da da da, all this shit, right? And I'm like, okay, you keep saying this, do it. It's not like we really cross paths like this, because we had mutuals, but I didn't hang with our mutuals no more. Like, wasn't in certain places where we would run into each other. And yeah, so I was like, oh, she want to find me. So I was like, oh, well, I was like, pull up to his house. Like, I'm at his house right now, pull up over here. She's like, girl, I'm not finna pull up over there, da da da. So I'm like, oh, I tell her to pull up. He's like, why the fuck would you tell her to pull up over here? Like, see, you not finna fight my baby mama at my house over somebody else. Y'all better go fight somewhere else. Man, this man wanted to really put in his head this ain't had shit to do with him. So I'm like, you're weird. Like, you're weird as fuck. So I'm like, call her. Well, take me to her house then. Take me over there. So I'm like, okay, well, hold up. I'm about to get a ride from him to your house to come fight you. Neither one of us had cars. So it's not like she could be like, bitch, you carless ass hoe, need to ride for my baby daddy to come fight me, hoe, I'll drag you. It's not like she could say that. So it was cool. So he like, I'm not about to take you over there to fight my baby mama because, you know, y'all mad because y'all fucking the same nigga with your homegirl. So at this point, I'm irritated. I ain't even gonna lie, I was so irritated. And my homegirls was already on the way out there. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to go home. So he like, well, I'm about to take you home right now because all you want to do is just go link with him. And y'all just never did that shit. That's weird as fuck. A threesome though? Like, I swear he's pulling this shit out his ass because I ain't never mentioned y'all. Where the fuck's he getting this shit from? He like, a threesome though? He's like, that's crazy. Like, you wouldn't even get, I would never want to fuck you and my baby mom. Like, that's weird. But like, you wouldn't even give me a threesome and you giving this nigga a threesome with your homegirls and my baby mama. Y'all, I swear, I used to, y'all know every time I tell stories about him, I always mention how he says the most stupidest shit and it pisses me off because it's like, you be pulling shit from where? So he's just saying it. So I'm like, bro, you're weird. I'm about to have my homegirl come pick me up because you're weird as hell. So he like, man, whatever, like, whatever. Don't you about to have I'm gonna go outside with, you know, thing. Because he like, oh, you finna have a dude come pick you up? You finna have that dude come pick you up? I'm trying to not say N-word so much. So he like, you finna have that ninja come pick you up? So I'm like, why would I have him come pick you up? Oh, you finna give a dude my address? That's crazy, Symone. You really on some op shit right now. Are you really serious right now? You really on some weird shit? Like, you would really have him come pull up to my house? Is that serious to go f this nigga with my baby mama? Is it that serious? Y'all, I swear. I was like, stop talking to me. I'm yelling at this point because he makes me so mad that I just have to yell. Like, I'm like, I really gotta go because you really pissed me the fuck off today. And it was just so bad. I'm like, I'm not trying to scream. Nobody was at the house but us, but it was just so irritating because it's like you saying some stupid shit. So they ended up pulling up. So I'm like, come outside. So he like, no, I'm not about to come outside because he knew there was nobody but them come to get me. So I'm like, come outside. I'm like, I'm gonna have him come in the house. He like, man, no, bye. Just go. Just have my brother lock the door. Y'all, I went outside. I said, don't lock the door lit. Don't lock it yet. I went outside, told my homegirl, I told Alicia, I'm like, Alicia, come up in here. I'm like, Alyssa, come up in here. She came up in the house with me and I went straight to his room. And I was like, so who is this? I said, Alyssa, why is he trying to say, but I'm laughing at her. I said, this weird ass nigga, why he trying to say that me, you, and Keisha and his baby mama, I said, we all done somebody. I didn't say his name though. I was like, we all, you know, did something with somebody. I was like, with a blood nigga. She was like, what? We don't even fuck with the blood. It's like, what? How would we even know niggas that's a blood? What is she even talking about? I said, girl, exactly, playing stupid. Like, he plays stupid. But I'm not playing stupid because, for one, the situation he talking about ain't never happened. But I'm playing stupid like I don't know who he talking about. So he like, man, get out of here. He laughing. He like, Symone, what are you talking about? I never said that. She's crazy. How y'all fuck with her? Like, how is this your friend? But he laughing. He like, how is it? Like, how y'all deal with her crazy ass every day? Like, she makes shit up in her head. Why would I say, Symone, really? Why would I say that? But he's laughing. I was like, he's fucking dumb. I'm like, all right, I'll see you later. This is how weird we was. Because I'm like, all right, I'll see you later. I give him a kiss. And I'm like, all right, bye. I'll see you later. I'll call you. He like, all right. Like, we wasn't just getting into it over some made up shit. So anyway, we ended up leaving, y'all. I'm still going back for his baby mama. Mind you, when I was at his house, he told me to just let it go. He was like, just let it go. Y'all arguing over a nigga. It's weird. So anyway, we still going back and forth, but we chilling. I'm at the house. We at my house and we chilling and stuff like that. We like, oh, they pulling out their outfits. Like, oh, I bring this, I bring this. I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna wear this. But the whole time we talking and stuff, I'm looking, but I'm like distracted every now and again because I'm not texting, but I'm getting to his baby mama on Instagram, right? So they like, Symone, what's up with you? Why you distracted? Like, you still riding that girl? Because I told them that she was hitting me up. They like, you still riding that girl? I'm like, yes, this bitch it got me fucked up. Like, she's weird as fuck, da 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 da. So they like, girl, you need to just fight her and get it over it. Fight her and get it over it. That bitch probably scary as fuck. So I'm like, I don't think she's scary or whatever like that. I'm like, but she is weird. Like, you just want to really have Instagram beef when it's like, we could just do this shit and get it over with. They like, girl, you need to fight her. You need to fight her now. So I was like, yeah, you know what? We need to fight now. Yeah. So I'm hitting her up. And I was like, well, we could fight today. And she was just like, oh, now you trying to fight? Bitch, I'm not on your time. You was just trying to fight me this morning. I'm like, bitch, I'm not on your time. She like, bitch, I'm not on your time. Da 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 da. All this other shit. Well, you gonna have to wait till later. Da 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 da. I'm like, oh, you weird as fuck. I was like, yeah, I could pull up right now. I'm with my 2 homegirls. That's it. And I was like, and we ain't on no jumping shit. They just coming with me. I was like, but that's it. Cause I feel like, you know, I'm having the decency to let you know I'm gonna come with 2 people. So you don't think it's nothing weird. You can have 2 people with you too. So she like, girl, I'm not on your time. I'm gonna hit you up when I'm ready to fight you, bitch. I'm not on your time. Da 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 da. All this other shit. But I'm gonna hit you up today when I'm done doing what I'm doing. All right, cool. So that was that. So we getting dressed. I mean, not getting dressed, but we still chilling and stuff like that because we knew we was about to go out later on that night. So we hop in traffic, you know, music bumping, looking kind of cute. Not really. We in traffic looking crazy as hell. We bumping music, driving around like certain hoods, you know, trying to be niggas because that's what people do. Mind you, crazy baby mama, she was from one area, but she knew a lot of people. So we in this one hood, right? And we driving around this boys, like, we driving down the street, we got the music bumping, windows down, doing the most and shit like that, being thirsty. So these dudes had stopped us or whatever, right? And it was like, hey, like, come back to the car, because we ended up pulling up to the stop sign. They like, hey, like, come back. So we ended up going back over there. They talking to us, got the head in the window. We all talking and stuff like that. So one of the boys was like, cause I know you from somewhere. So I'm like, I don't know you, like, where you probably see me at. I'm like, I started naming hood after hours and shit, like, oh, you went to Thirsty Thursdays? Oh, you ever been here? Oh, you ever been here? Cause I'm thinking like maybe he know me from these places, right? So he like, nah, I do be going up in there like, oh, Thirsty Thursday shit, I don't go to that shit no more. That shit dangerous as fuck. I'm like, right, such and such got killed there. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, right, da 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 da, like all this other stuff we talking. So he like, but nah, I know you from somewhere though, cause like, who you be fucking with? Like, who you be, like, who your homegirls? So I'm like, my homegirls right here. He like, nah, I know you from where, I seen you from somewhere. So one of the boys, he was like, who? And he looked back, the boy that was in the front seat, cause I'm in the back seat. The boy that was in the front seat talking to Keisha at the driver window. He looked, he said, who? He said, cause on hood, I know who the fuck that is. So I'm like, who? Like, you don't know me. Cause you know, I'm like, don't do that. You do not know me from nowhere. Which one of y'all? No, I'm just kidding. I'm like, you do not know me. So he like, cause on hood. The homegirl, like I said, crazy baby mama don't even know him. The homegirl, such and such, y'all fell out. You fuck with, I don't know, y'all fell out, but I seen her post you and y'all fell out or some shit. It was a picture of y'all fell out. Y'all, now I'm irritated because now you know me from you thinking I'm a weak ass bitch on Instagram because this bitch posted me. He's like, y'all fell out. He's like, that's crazy. He's like, good, never, that is her. Hold on, let me. damn, she ain't got the picture up no more. Damn. He's like, and I ain't like no messy nigga, so I ain't screenshot it, but you did look familiar, because I was looking like, where I know this sitch from? Where I know her? Why I gotta be a sitch? Because not a bitch, but he literally was saying sitch. He's like, I was really looking like, where I know this sitch from? He like, that's crazy that you put up on Hood. That's crazy as fuck, Hood. Like, that's crazy. Like, that is her. That's her. So I was like, man, ain't nobody worried about all that. Like, man, shut the fuck. Like, you know, like, boy, chill out. So he like, that's crazy. He's like, but nah, like, I ain't worried about none of that though. But that is the homegirl. Like, that's like little sis to me. That's crazy. Like, y'all fell out. Then she gonna really be mad that I'm talking to you, but I don't even care. Like, you know, I want your number type shit. I know y'all probably thinking like, didn't you have a boyfriend? Sort of. Me and him was together, but we wasn't together. Y'all know how it is. So I'm like, that's crazy. It's a small world. So he like, yeah, I talk so fucking much, y'all. Because after a while, he just kept kind of mentioning it, but not mentioning. He like, but man, my sister's just gonna have to be mad at me. Whatever y'all got going on, y'all gonna have to squash that shit. She's gonna have to be mad at me. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I'm trying to change the subject, but he kept mentioning it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to go fight her today. Y'all. I'm telling this random ass nigga that. So I'm like, I'm supposed to go fight her today. He like, never. That's crazy. She really finna be mad then. That's crazy. I should call her right now. You messy nigga. I said, for what? He's like, nah, all right then. Because I was so irritated. So when it came down to it, and he was like, yeah, so what's your number? I'm taking your number down. I was like, take my Instagram down. Because you just kind of irritated me bad. You irritated me bad. So they was like, yeah. So the other one that was in the front, he like, yeah, cause where y'all gonna fight at though? Cause I wanna see a fight. I love to see bitches fight. No, for real, cause bitches, y'all be acting up, y'all be fighting, y'all be doing the most. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit my sis up. Y'all fighting today? Y'all fighting today? Where y'all gonna be fighting at? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit you, cause you literally doing the most, boy. Whatever. So we end up leaving, right? At this point, it's getting kind of later. We end up grabbing some food. We like, let's go back to the house and get ready. Oh, girl, I'm still hitting her up. Hey, when we supposed to be fighting? What time? Because like I said, we was getting dressed up cute so we could go eat. So she not hitting me back, and she like, oh, I'm gonna hit you, girl, ain't nobody on your time, and da-da-da. I don't know if she never mentioned if that boy said anything to her. And I mean, yeah. So she never said nothing. She just kept saying the same shit, like, oh, I'm gonna hit you, ain't nobody on your timing. So eventually when we got cute, I swear, I'm like, I'm about to let her know, look, either you about to have me pull up right now or I'm not fighting you because I got shit to do. I was like, bitch, I got dinner reservations with my girls. Like, we going out and getting cute. Y'all, I know y'all probably think like, why are you selling her all this? I have no idea. But I'm like, we going out and we getting cute and we finna go eat tonight. Like, bitch, I'm not on your timing. So if you not finna have me pull up right now, then I'm not, because I got shit to do. Like, I'm trying to go eat. Like, I just literally kept saying that. Like, girl, I even said where we was going to eat at. Y'all, and y'all already know where we was going to Bossa Nova's. But I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go to Bossa Nova's. I said, and bitch, ain't nobody got time for this. Like, this girl just my friend. So she was like, all right, you can pull up right now and then, right? So mind you, at first we had a agreement when we was talking about this fight. First we was talking about, we had an agreement. We was saying we were going to pull up to this mutual location so that it would not be no weird shit. Cause she was like, oh, you pulling up with your two homegirls. Who is they? Do I know them? Who these bitches? Oh, they better not be ops from such and such hood. All this shit, right? So we had a mutual location. Mind you, when she see me on that party bus, I was like, it's the same girl you see me on the party bus with and another girl. You knew you did not know Keisha from a bag of fucking hot Cheeto dip. You, girl, no. So we had a mutual location so there won't be no weird shit. Cause she was like, oh, y'all bitches probably on some jumping shit. It's not even like that. We could meet up at a mutual. You could come with your two friends too, and we could meet up at a mutual location where it would be a supervised fight. You know, with like people there that they ain't gonna let this shit. They ain't gonna let that shit happen. Like, you know. So she like, yeah. So at this point she was like, oh, pull up over here. Like, I'm not about to go pull up over there. Ain't nobody up over there, no way. So I'm like, what? She talking about some pull up at her house. Like, she not about to go pull up at this park we were supposed to go have a supervised fight at. But she talking about pull up at her house. So they like, man, that bitch scary as fuck. Yeah, we pull up to her house tomorrow. Just beat her ass and get it over with. We pull up to her house. Tell her, yeah. Because at first I was like, nah, I'm gonna just fight her tomorrow because this is weird. For one, it's already late night, y'all. It's like 8 o'clock, sun is down. I'm like, it's already late night. She trying to have us pull up at his house. I'm like, nah, this is weird as fuck. Like, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna tell her like, oh, we could do this tomorrow then. Cause you switching up too much and you being weird. So they like, nah, Symone, cause you was just hitting her up, telling her you ain't on her time. And so nah, fight her tonight, Symone. Yeah, fight her tonight. They pumping it, fight her tonight, yeah. So they like, Alicia, like, yeah, bitch, like, what? Let me get some of your shoes. Like, let me put some sneakers on, cause she came with sandals on. She had heels and shit was going out. So she like, let me put some of your tennis shoes on. And Keisha like, yeah, bitch, cause if one of her homegirls try to pop off, yeah, so we could fight them bitches too. While y'all fighting, we might be fighting. Yeah, and Alicia like, yep, cause I'm gonna beat a bitch ass. Keisha like, man, I ain't beat a bitch up in so long, right? So they hyping me up. I'm like, oh okay. All right, so I said, all right, bet, I'm gonna come to your house. I said, bitch, I'm gonna come to your house, I'm gonna beat your ass, and then I'm gonna go eat my dinner at Bossa Nova, because I want my, y'all, I'm just overdoing it, because why am I talking too much to this girl, right? I'm like, yeah, so I'm gonna do that. So she like, all right, pull up. I'm waiting, kept calling me scary, where you at? I'm waiting. So I'm like, all right, y'all, this was the deal. My clothes that I was going out with, I put it in my bag. I don't know why I used to always put my shit in a grocery bag. Like, I didn't have a backpack or a purse to put in, but I put myself in a Ralph's grocery bag. My clothes, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna change my clothes in the car, in the parking lot, but I'm gonna go in the fighting clothes, you know? And yeah, so they like, all right, yeah, this, then the third. They got my sneakers, all this, everybody. I'm like, here, these some good shoes right here. Yeah, put these on. Y'all, we go pull up. I'm telling Crazy. My whole time I told Crazy, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go pull up on your baby mama and fight her. I'm about to pull up to her house. So he's like, Symone, you stupid as fuck. You don't pull up to that girl's house. He telling me, do not pull up to that girl's house. Don't go there. Let it go. Don't do it. Don't do it. At first, it was like a cool minute of time where neither one of them was responding. And y'all, I was just like, they both get on my nerves, right? Twin turbo. But yeah, so he was like, don't do it. He telling me like, you stupid, da 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 da, it's not that deep, blah 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 blah, y'all weird, both y'all weird as fuck. I'm gonna block both of y'all because I'm tired of hearing it from both of y'all. So I'm like, man, whatever. So they like, okay, at this point, I told them like, yeah, come on, let's grab some eggs. Everybody grab an egg out the kitchen. We're gonna egg his car too. Because y'all, on the way home, because I'm telling him like, are you gonna pull up to the fight? He like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna block y'all because y'all getting on my nerves. So I'm like, yeah, on the way after the fight, we gonna go by his house and egg his car because he getting on my nerves. So yeah, I'm good for a good egg in his car. So yeah, so at this point we finally pulling up, right? Finally pulling up. I'm texting her, I'm like, hey, pulling up now. Where she lived at was nowhere to park. It was horrible. Y'all know like the Hawthorne Park thing, fucking horrible. So I'm like, hey, don't know why I'm saying hey. I'm like, hey, we pulling up now. We pulling up now. And so she like, okay. Like, basically like, okay. So then I'm like, we trying to find parking right now. She didn't reply. So I start calling her. And I'm like, hello? She like, what's up? So I'm like, girl, yeah, hey, so we about to, I know, y'all probably think like, Symone, you're weird. Why are you hating her? I don't know why. So I'm like, yeah, girl, hey. I'm like, yeah, we find parking right now because ain't nowhere to park by here. She said, girl, right, ain't never nowhere to park over here. You might as well double park in the street. I said, girl, we not about to get this shit towed because we about to be out here fighting and shit. She like, girl, just double park. They be doing that shit all the time. Mind you, she laughing too. She like, they be doing that shit all the time. Just double park. It's not that deep. Or it's the red right here. You know what? It's a fire hydrant right there. Ain't nobody park right there. Park right there. People park right there all the time. So I said, So I'm like, hold on. Girl, you want to park in the fire hydrant? She said that we could park right there. Y'all, it was like, she said we could park right there. So Alyssa is like, who are you talking to? I said, girl, I'm on the phone with her. And so I'm like, yeah, hold on. So I'm like, yeah, you can park the fire hydrant. So Keisha like, I'm not parking nowhere. My car gonna get towed at because I don't know how long this finna be. So I said, girl, it's gonna be real quick. Ain't nobody finna be here long. She like, yeah, tell her it's not finna be long at all. Like, she could park right there. It's not that deep. Hurry up and come so we can get this shit over with. So I was like, girl, yeah, just park right there. We can get this shit over with. So I'm like, yeah, she not trying to park right there. Hold on, we found a spot. I think this is a spot right here. So she like, okay. Yeah, all right, well, just call me when you're outside. I'm like, okay, bye. Y'all, it was weird. So Keisha, Alyssa and Keisha like, why was you just talking to her like y'all homegirls? I'm like, girl, what the fuck? I was not talking to her like that was my friend. But when I think back on it, I'm like, it was very much given. So yeah, we ended up parking and we ready. I'm like, all right, lace on my sneakers. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go outside. Let's fight. So we get out the car. They like, yeah, we about to beat these bitches up. Mind y'all, when we pulled past her house, it was only one girl standing outside and it was not her. So I'm like, okay, that must be one of the girls that's here or whatever like that. And the girl, I had her on Instagram too. So I'm like, it's no beef with nobody else, but you know, I'm here to do what I came to do. And yeah, so I end up, we walking up and I text her like, yeah, we walking up now. We parked. Walking up or whatever. And the girl was like, which one of y'all about to fight such and such? So I'm like, me. Mind you, me and this girl follow each other on Instagram. I'm pretty sure you seen the picture, you knows me. So I'm like, me. So she was like, oh, okay. Well, she'll be out in a minute. So I was like, okay. So we standing there. The girl just standing in the yard. She looking around. We standing there. I'm like, so Elisa like, yeah, tell these bitches to hurry up. Come on, so we get this shit over with. Like, what's taking so long? Keisha like, yeah, what the fuck taking so long? Like, where the fuck she at? Because she says she's in the house, right? Why is she taking so long to come outside? We stand there for like a good 10 minutes. So I'm like, right. So I'm texting her like, girl, you gonna come outside or not? Like, I told you I got shit to do. We about to go eat. Like, bitch, I'm trying to look cute. Go eat, take some pictures. Too much, right? So she like, I'm about to come outside in a minute. So I'm like, all right, we stand there. So I'm like, what the fuck this bitch doing? Cooking up some shit in the kitchen to throw at me. Like, what is she doing? So I'm like, what is she doing? Like, what's taking so long? Because Alyssa and Keisha on it, like, man, what's taking so long? She probably scared as fuck, man. If she's scared, tell her to come on. So I'm like, at this point, I'm finna just leave. I'm like, hey, I'm about to tell her I'm finna leave. So the girl like, just wait. She coming. She come outside. She like, she gotta pull up. So I'm like, pull up. I thought she was in the house. She like, nah, she gotta pull up. And she looking at her. She like, she about to pull up right now. Like, she pulling up right now. So I'm like, what the fuck? She said she was in the house. She like, nah, she pulling up. But she just so like calm with it and looking around. How she was being, if that girl was not standing outside with us, I would have thought it was about to be a drive-by. Because she was being so like real shifty, you know, like Skeletor. So I'm like, the fuck wrong with her? It was really just weird energy. So Keisha like, man, that's fucking weird as fuck. She like, can you tell her to hurry up? Because, man, we not about to be waiting on her, da da da. And I'm like, let's just go. I'm about to just go. This shit weird. We stood outside for like a good 15 minutes. She like, I'm like, let's just go. This shit weird. So to hear her listen, no, Symone, no, because you're not about to be looking scary as fuck. She like, Symone, you're not about to be looking scary as fuck if you just pull off. No, you about to stay right here. You about to fight her. Keisha like, nah, bitch, we already here. If you leave right now, you gonna look so fucking scary. Don't do that shit, right? When I tell you, right after Keisha said them words, all you hear is skirt. I got scared. I kind of ducked because I said, oh, this bitch finna let this motherfucker up. It ain't never that deep over an iPhone. I kind of jumped like, ooh. But I noticed the girl was still sitting there. She didn't run. But I'm thinking like, man, maybe this bitch just got good ass aim and she ain't worried. I don't know. I kind of was like, ooh, shit. I'm looking in the car. You hear skirt. 3 cars hit that motherfucking corner. Stop. Did barely double park. They ain't double park. They ain't park shit. They put the car in park. Bitches galore. When I tell y'all, the car, 3 cars deep full of girls, they all hop out. It was other cars that was right there by the corner. They hop out too. Everybody walking out. Where the bitch that want to fight such? Where the bitch that want to fight? It was like, when I tell you, it was so many people. You would think we was at a block party. I was like, where all these people come from, bro? So they're like, where the bitch that want to fight such and such? And the girl, she just standing there like. Like, they like, where the bitch want to fight such stuff? Where she at? Where she at? Bitches dressed like they ready to fight. They kind of squaring up. So I'm like, me, where she at? Bitch, what's up? What's up? They squaring up with me. So I'm like, where the fuck is she at? I said, nah, tell her to come outside right now. Like, tell her to get out the car. Tell her to get out the car. So they like, nah, she finna fight. They was like, y'all gonna fight too? Y'all gonna fight too? So Alyssa was like, wait, no, we're not doing this. She stood first. She like, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. She came to fight her. She don't even know y'all. She ain't got beef with y'all. She came to fight such and such, so that's who she's gonna fight. We ain't doing this. And I'm thinking like, what happened to y'all gonna fight too? Would y'all gonna fight too? So I was like, nah, tell her to come outside. I'm like, I'm not fighting you bitches. I don't even fucking know you. I'm like, well, tell her to come outside. I'm like, I started screaming her name. I said, where you at? I'm like, get out the car, right? Tell me why this bitch come from out the house. She was in the house the whole time. She came outside the house. She was like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, you want to fight so bad? She like, you want to fight so bad? Fight my cousins. Fight my sisters. Fight my homegirls. You want to fight so bad? Fight them, bitch. You didn't tell me this. So I'm like, you're a weird as fuck. I'm like, you're weird as fuck. I'm like, come out. You know, come all the way out. I'm like, you're weird as fuck. I'm like, just fight me till we get this shit over with. So they're like, we want to fight you. We want to fight you. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I said, but if I'm gonna fight y'all, I'm gonna fight her too, because that's who I want to fight. So I'm gonna fight who I want to fight, and if y'all want to fight me, cool, we can fight. I'm like, it's nothing, we can fight. So Alyssa like, no, Symone, no, we're not doing that. You're just gonna fight who you came to fight, and that's it. You're not fighting nobody else. They was like, bitch, you gonna take her back then? Like, you gonna fight for her? She's like, no, nobody's fighting. Nobody that just came to fight, just them fighting. So I'm thinking like, why they saying like it's one person? It's 2 people right here. Why turn the fuck around? Keisha ain't nowhere. Keisha is not in the building. So I'm like, where the fuck Keisha went? But I got a lot of other shit going on right now. I gotta focus because they keep running up, squaring up. So I'm like, they like, fight her, just fight her. They was like, get her like 1 second, get her 1 second face so we could beat this bitch up, right? So it's so much going on. One, I don't know where the fuck Keisha went. Did they drag her somewhere? I'm looking over there. I'm like, ain't nobody fighting. So where the fuck this bitch at? So Alyssa like, no, we're not doing this. Y'all, pissing me the fuck off. I swear. So, crazy baby mama comes. She like, yeah, bitch, what's up? That you was talking all that shit. You was talking all that shit. She like, well, fight my people first. Fight my people first, and then I'll fight you. So I'm like, all right, whatever. It's nothing. I was like, it's nothing. It's nothing. I'm talking shit, whatever. So Alyssa like, Symone, no. Let me talk right. I'm sorry. She's like, Symone, no, you're not doing this. You're not doing this. You came to fight her. You're not fighting them. I said we could do one-on-one and we could just, you know, I guess go down the line. This is not what I was looking for. And yeah, I'm like, I'm already here. It is what it is. Shit. at this point. I'm not about to fight y'all 3-on-1. That's basically what I was saying. I kept saying, I said, it's nothing. If y'all want to fight me, cool. We gonna fight, whatever. And I would have still just stood tall and fought every one of them 1-on-1. Like I was getting put on the hood. But no, they like, bitch, fuck that. We finna beat your ass. So I'm like, man, come on. Alyssa like, Symone, no, you're not. She like, you're not doing this. She was like, hold on, y'all. Alyssa like, Symone, no. She getting fresh. She was like, ladies, stop. Look, I'm not trying to fight nobody, but look, can y'all please stop? No, they don't even need to be fighting. They're fighting. Do you know why they're fighting? It's over an iPhone, over crazy, and he's not even worth it because he does all this stuff to my friend, and he's been like this to her, and he hit her, and he did this. I said, oh, I was gonna say her name. I said, oop, that's not her. I said, Alyssa, shut the fuck up. Y'all, I started yelling at her. I'm like, Alyssa, shut the fuck up. Because now you're getting on my nerves. Because you pleading your case, but you acting like we some fucking puppies with our tail tucked. Bitch, why is you over here pleading with them about how they should not? Yeah, I don't want to fight these hoes neither. I can't fight her. But at the same time, we are already here. So I guess this is our fate. Yeah, this is what we got to do. So she like, no. So I'm like, Alyssa, shut the fuck up. She like, Symone, I'm trying to save you. When I tell y'all that pissed me off so bad, that made me want to go run around her and go just get my ass whipped by them 3 bitches, because I was like, she's out here making me look like a fucking fool. Why would you do? You're trying to save me. I said, man, shut the fuck up, Alyssa. Shut the fuck up. So she like, no, I'm trying to say. She's like, y'all stop. So they was like, y'all scary ass bitches. Scary ass bitches. Take her back fade. They was like, okay, it could be a 2-on-1. Y'all, they was not giving me that 1-on-1 for nothing in the world. It was like, it could be a 2-on-1 if your homegirl fight. If your homegirl fight. So she's like, I'm not fighting. No, we did not come here for this. Voice cracking. I'm like, when I tell y'all I was pissed, because I'm like, they hyped me up. When I said we could have a supervised fight at a park tomorrow, these hoes said, no, Symone, you're gonna look scary. At this point, still don't know where Keisha is at. Don't know. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up, Alyssa. Like, man, it's whatever. So his baby mom was like, you scary ass bitch. You scary as fuck. You're scary as fuck. The one girl that I had on Instagram, this is her the whole time. She's recording it. So I'm like, man, I'm not scared. I'm like, man, whatever. They was like, yeah, if you're hungry. But she was like, I'm not fighting nobody, and no, I'm not letting her fight. And I know you're gonna be like, Alyssa was a good friend. Yeah, I guess, but it was another way to go about that. She was like, you're not fighting. Like, no, just let her fight. Okay, we'll do this another time. She said it was a supervised park that they could go do this at. So she just like, no, stop. And she was like, come on, Symone, let's just leave. Let's just go. So I was like, man, I'm irritated. They was like, yeah, take your scary ass on with your scary ass homegirls, bitch. You wasting our time. Da 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 da. So I'm like, oh, it's not like, come on then. Like, you know, like, so I'm like, Alyssa, move out the way. She holding me. Symone, no. I know she was scared for me, but it's like, girl, this is what I have to do. She's like, no, Symone, no. She was like, y'all, we're all beautiful ladies, and we don't even need to fight over men and all this other stuff like that. So I'm like, Alyssa, shut the fuck up, for real. You getting on my fucking nerves. And she like, Symone, I don't care. Like, no, you're not doing this. Come on, like, let's go, Symone. Let's go to the car. So we walking. So she like, Symone, let's go to the car. So I'm like, man. So I was all like, look, I was like, are you gonna fight or no? Like, talking to his baby mama. She was like, yeah, let's fight. So she walked up, y'all. She walks up to me, and they was like, beat that bitch up. And y'all, tell me why she squared up with me. We was finna fight. Like, she swung, it did not connect, and she was like, I'm not even finna waste my time fighting this bitch. Y'all fight this bitch. Because anyway, her hit probably would have connected, but when she swung, her cousin grabbed her. Like, when I told you this girl, she swooped her, like grabbed her and was like, nah. Like, that was it. Basically, give her a 1-second phase so we could fight her. She was like, yeah, that was it. She was like, I'm not even gonna fight this bitch. Y'all fight her. So I was like, man, you're weird as fuck. You're weird as fuck. I was like, you wouldn't even be doing all of this if such and such. I ain't gonna say too many names. I was like, you wouldn't be doing all this if such and such was here. That's why we're supposed to go to the fucking supervised park. So I was like, yeah, you weird as fuck. I was like, yeah, you already know. Once I said certain words, I was like, you already know they gon' such and such you for being on some weird shit. I was like, watch when I tell such and such what you did. Not crazy. I'm like, they gonna such and such you. And she was like, no, it's cool. You know what? I'll fight that bitch at the park. It's cool, y'all. It ain't even that. Cause you already knew you was gonna get in trouble because you was doing some weird shit and it wasn't even supposed to be all of that. So once I said that, she was like, no, it's cool. I'm gonna fight her tomorrow. I'm gonna fight the scary ass bitch tomorrow if she pull up. It's cool. So they like, you sure? She's like, yeah, nah. They was like, man, nah, cause you know we got your back. She's like, it's cool. You're weird. You a snitch ass bitch. She called me a snitch ass bitch. Come on, I don't care, cause you're weird. Like, that's why we're supposed to go. Because you knew that the person, it wouldn't have went down like this. So I'm like, oh no, it's cool. Like, she like, yeah, I'll fight her tomorrow. She gonna pull up. So I'm like, man, you're weird as fuck. So Alyssa like, come on, Symone, let's go. So y'all, we walk back to the car. tell me why they walking with us. So I'm turning around. I was like, you not finna run up from me. I said, so if you want to fight, what you finna do? So it's like, Symone, come on, tell me why. So she like, ain't nobody finna fight you, bitch, da 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 da. But they walking, talking shit. Tell me why we get to the car. Keisha is in the car. Keisha is in the car with the car started and the doors locked. Cause mind you, we got to the car before they got there. They still walking up like talking shit. But they like, ain't nobody finna fight you. Ain't nobody finna fight you, but they still following us. And she ain't opening the door. So I'm like, man, I'm so irritated. When I tell you, I just kept saying, man, cause I was so mad. I'm like, bro, y'all hyped me up and y'all came here, and I get it. Maybe. Nah, not even if it was two. If she had two people with her, I still don't feel like they would have gave energy. I'm thinking like maybe they energy changed because it was like 40 bitches. But like I don't feel like it would have changed. I feel like it would have been the same shit. So they like, man, da 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 da, all this other shit like that. I'm like, they just talking shit, right? So she finally opened the door, and I'm talking shit still too. I don't know, maybe I wanted to get jumped that day, who knows, because I'm talking shit still too. They getting closer. She finally unlocked the door, and Keisha like, Alyssa like, Symone, get in the car. And I'm like, y'all, it was really how dramatic she was being that was pissing me the fuck off. She like, get in the car. So I get in the car, and while I'm getting in the car, tell me why this bitch tried to fucking kick me. Crazy baby mom, but she tried to kick me. Once I got in the car, she ran up and tried to like kick in the car. She tried to kick me, and I tried to grab her leg, and she was about to fall, but her homegirl pulled her back, and they tried to like hit me in the car. So now I'm like fighting in the car, y'all. She's fighting. They all three of them, because when I tell y'all that the doors was locked, they wasn't getting in that car. Keisha locked the doors. So it's just my door open, and they like trying to fight me through the car, and we fighting through the car. Somebody trying to pull me out the car, so Alyssa pulled me. She's like, Keisha, drive off. Mind you, me and Alyssa's both in the backseat. Alyssa's like, Keisha, drive off. Y'all, tell me why she drive off, but Alyssa's holding me, so that's how I didn't get pulled out the car and left behind. And she drove off, and she was like, oh my god, that was fucking scary. What the fuck just happened, Symone? What did you get let me stop. Keisha's like, what the fuck did you just get us into? Look, so when I said I'm gonna fight his baby mama who is a gang member, you just didn't think of the possibilities. It's 8 o'clock at night. You told me to come. Y'all told me when I said this was weird. Y'all said, no, Symone, you're gonna look like a scary bitch. Even when I said we should leave, she's not coming outside. This is weird. Even when they like, oh, she gonna pull up, and I'm like, y'all, this is weird as fuck. I'm about to go. This is them. Nah, bitch. Da 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 da. Y'all was so big and ready to fight when y'all thought that this one girl that was standing outside was gonna be one of the girls that somebody had to fight, because she was small. Like, she was like 4'11". So y'all thought when it was her, it was, oh. So I was irritated. When I tell y'all, I was so annoyed. I said, man, y'all bitches pissed me the fuck off tonight. They was like, we pissed you off. I'm like, no, that bitch is weird as fuck for what she did too, though. I'm like, but that shit just pissed me the fuck off. I'm like, that shit was weird. Y'all, tell me why I get on the phone with my sister. My sister Jay, I called her, and I was like, man, these bitches scary as fuck. She was like, who? She like, who? I said, the bitches I'm in the car with. Y'all, I'm in the backseat screaming. Keisha was just, it was quiet. And Alyssa was like, how are we scary? I get it, like I said, because it was all these girls, but y'all the ones who pumped me up to go. I wouldn't have, even after the whole situation when Crazy was like, leave it alone, I was gonna leave that shit alone until they kept pumping me up like, Symone, no, go today. And it would have just been like, okay, another situation where we talked about it and we never met up. Y'all pumped me up. Y'all pumped me the fuck up, and y'all kept saying, no, Symone, you're going. So I'm like yelling, I'm cussing and stuff like that. I'm like, they scared as fuck. These bitches pumped me up, told me to come over here, let's fight. I said, this bitch ran to the car and locked the door. Mind you, I'm in the back seat. Alyssa ended up climbing over to the front seat while we driving, and I'm just like, I was so mad. So my sister was like, wait, are you in the car with them now? I'm like, yes, I'm in the car with them right now. Like, these bitches is so fucking weird. That shit just made me mad, because I'm like, it made me so mad, because it's like, why would y'all do all of that? I'm like, y'all never had intentions to fight, no fucking way. Like, why did y'all do all of that? Not saying I needed y'all to fight, but like, what was y'all point? I could have waited and came with other fucking people. Like, I didn't need to come with y'all, or like I said, it just would never happen. So they like, Alyssa's like, man, Symone, I saved you tonight. I saved you. Tell your sister how I saved you, how all them girls was gonna fight you. I'm like, I didn't need you to do that though. Like, I get it, I understand, whatever, but I didn't need you to save me. Now you just made me look like a scary bitch, like the bitch that I was on Instagram. And yeah, I'm like, I didn't need you to save me. I'm like, and Keisha, you ran to the car. So now And let's just get into it with Keisha. She's like, Keisha, no. She was like, if anybody's scared, she's like, Symone, because on God, Symone, are you going to sit here and lie? I was ready to fight. I was ready. When you was pleading for them to leave me alone, when was you ready? And even if I give her that, even if she didn't want to fight, I get it. Because just because I was being stupid as fuck and saying, okay, whatever, and was finna have like 20 bitches jump me, that's on me. But I don't expect her to do that and give in to no stupid bullshit that I'm doing. Because this is my stupid ass doing some dumb shit. I don't expect her to do that. But it's just the fact that you gonna sit here and lie. Y'all could have just said, hey, Symone, we gonna sit outside the car and watch y'all fight. And then when it's time, you hop back in and we drive off like an Uber. That's what y'all could have said. My thing is, it just was annoying. Like, so I'm like, man, listen, I'm not even mad at you, Nora. I'm like, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I was like, I'm not mad. I was like, because, yeah, okay, thank you. Like, you know, I'm still, like, yelling. But I'm like, thank you. You know, whatever. You felt like you said you did what you had to do as a friend. Whatever. We think in two different ways. But, hey, whatever. You know, I get it. You come from a friend place. Like, you didn't do it in a weird way, I guess. In your eyes, whatever. So, but I'm like, but she was like, but what about Keisha? What about Keisha? I'm like, she like, this scary ass bitch Keisha ran to the car. Not the nerve of her calling somebody scary. So like, this scary ass bitch Keisha ran to the motherfucking car and locked the door. She's like, bitch, you're weird. So Keisha was like, what was I supposed to do? Why would the fuck would I stay there and fight? I'm not about to fight. I never said I was fighting tonight. Then why you got my Air Max on? You never said you was doing that, but why do you have my shoes on? You literally said, Symone, I ain't fought a bitch in a long time. I ain't beat a bitch up in so motherfucking long. And mind you, I don't know why we used to record so much stuff back then, and we used to record each other and like save and post on Snap or just save it on Snap. I have a video from that night where you was like, yeah, I'm gonna show a bitch how I do a bitch, and you was fake fight in the air. And you was like, I want a bitch, even if a bitch look at me wrong, even if a bitch try to break up the fight, even if a bitch just say hello to me, I'ma knock a bitch out. You was the main one. She was like, I never said I was gonna do that. I don't even know what the fuck. I know. I'm not doing that. Symone, I love you, girl, but it was just too fucking much. Like, it was just too much going on. Like, and I got other shit on my mind and all this other stuff and and my phone started ringing. It was just, she was just saying so much stuff. So Alyssa was like, no, Keisha, that was fucked up of you. You left us out there and and I'm just like, so at this point, my phone is going up. My sister, I was still on the phone with my sister, but my phone's going up. So many people calling me. Tanya calling me. She like, girl, what the fuck? I just heard about what happened. I'm like, man, the fucking people I'm with, I'm telling the story all over again. So she like, what the fuck? She like, no, but such and such is weird for that, because she knew better. That's why would you go to her house? She was like, that's why she had you come to her house, because then she could do whatever the fuck. She was like, yeah, no, but that's good you didn't, because she told me that they was gonna beat you up and wasn't gonna stop. She was like, Symone, they told me that they like, this how she telling me, Tanya on the phone. She like, Symone, they said they was gonna beat your ass so bad till you stop breathing. You was gonna need the paramedics to come. They wasn't gonna stop. They was gonna stump you out. They was gonna do this. You was gonna be unrecognizable. That's what they said, Symone. So that's good you did leave. That's good you walked away. I'm so happy you was scared and walked away. I said, wasn't nobody scared? I said, you know what? Like, at this point, I'm not even hearing about what she said, that these people was basically trying to unlock me. I ain't even hearing that. All I heard was her say, I'm so happy you was scared and walked away. I said, wasn't nobody scared? She's like, Symone, no, I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying, like, it's a good thing you was, like, y'all was all scared and y'all walked away. Because I said, but look, I said, you know what, I'm about to hit up such and such. We could still go to the park. It's nothing. She's like, Symone, are you dumb? At this point, I literally was. Because she's like, I'm just saying, like, you know, like, I'm happy you left because they really was serious. I'm like, nah, that's weird. I don't know. So Keisha was like, just leave it alone. It's over with. Just leave it alone. So I'm like, Keisha, don't say shit to me. And Alyssa was like, no, Keisha, don't, because you're scary as fuck. You're really fucking scary, bitch. You wasn't going to do shit. And I'm like, so at this point, I'm just irritated. I called crazy. I'm like, man, Tanya, I'm gonna call you back. She's like, yeah, because it's them calling me right now. It's so many people calling my phone. Like, it was just a lot. I ain't gonna go into details with that because one person was weird as fuck, though. But I ended up calling crazy. Oops. I ended up calling crazy, and I'm like, man, crazy. This, that, and the third happened. He was like, oh, for real? So I'm like, yeah, I went to your baby mama house, and like, she had all these girls ready to jump me. She wasn't even gonna fight me. She had all these people. He gonna say, I told you to leave it alone. So I'm like, yeah, but you didn't tell me that she was gonna do this. He was like, man, I told you when I fought her, she's scary as fuck. What? He was like, when I fought her, she's so fucking scary. One time he telling me, he gonna say, one time I pulled up on her, but he talking real calm. He like, one time I put up on her to fight, and she was trying to fight me, and then she tried to have everybody else fight me after I beat her. So I said, man, if you would have told me this, I probably wouldn't have talked to you. You fucking weirdo. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? So I said, you're weird. You put up to fight your baby mama? He was like, Symone, either way it go, I told you to leave it alone. He's like, look, I don't got time for this. Y'all fighting over it, nigga. It's just fucking weird. Look, I'm about to block your number for the rest of the night, so don't call me on none of your friends' phone. Because that's what I would do. I would call him on my friend's phone. I'm like, can I see your phone? He's like, so don't call me on none of your friends' phone, because I'm going to block your number, and I will block theirs too. But I'm going to just block it for tonight, though. But I'll unblock you in the morning. Oh, that doesn't scream you finna go do some shit. So I'm like, man, you weird as fuck. So I ended up hanging up the phone, y'all. We still ended up, because I would start woo-sighing, and I just tell myself, like, everything happened for a reason. Just be happy that you still able to walk, breathe, talk, and go to get you some pasta. Because, yeah, so we ended up going to the restaurant. We all ended up becoming cool. We was cool, and I was just like, you know, I didn't expect y'all to do no dumb shit, because I'm dumb. Like, but it's just the fact that, like, Keisha, you didn't have to run. And Alyssa, like, I don't know, thank you, but just next time, let me get beat up. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we ended up going to the restaurant. We had a time though. We had a fun time. We ended up being cool. We got drunk as fuck. They ended up sending us a wine bottle to our table. But we was cool. We had fun. Everything worked out though. Did we end up egging Crazy Car? No, because we didn't pull up after that part. We ended up going to go eat, because I was like, you know what? I need to eat. I got a headache. But afterwards, when we was going back home, we ended up trying to pull up to his house. And y'all tell me why his car wasn't there. And I tried to call him, yeah, and he did block my number like he said he would. But I didn't get to egg his car. But I was just like, dang. That's crazy. It was just a lot. It was a lot. But after that time, just like a fast forward thing, after that we never really got into it like that again. Like, and we never was like, oh, we're gonna meet up and all this other stuff like that. Y'all tell me why, because it's in the story, but tell me why when I said my story time about her, and I was like how I never met this girl. I was like, I used to go pick up Tanya from her house, and remember when I said that, I was like, I used to pick up Tanya from her house, but I never seen her. Like, I never seen her before in person. Yo, why is somebody gonna comment and gonna say how you went to her house and never seen her? Because Tanya is not a toddler, and she did not need somebody to hold her hand and walk her outside and put her in a car. This girl lived in a big apartment complex. If somebody like, why would she need her to walk her outside? I'm confused. But anyway, that's it for this story, y'all. They had me fucked up. Oh my god, I was so stressed. I felt like I left so much out of this story, but that's because of certain reasons. But that was just it was such a fucking annoying. Oh, I still gotta tell y'all how I found out they was messing with each other, but we'll get there. But I'm gonna do another story time this week, so I don't know which one it's gonna be, but I think it's gonna be this other one. But that's it. I love you guys so much. Sorry that I missed Subby Sunday. Again, I'm gonna post it tomorrow. Love you guys so much. I'll see you on my next one. Peace out.